Yes, again, this is Victor Mose coming to you from my website, Out in Black, my YouTube channel, rather, podcast Out in Black. The website is landcalls.com. Yes, let's get into it. This is the fifth ordeal. This 7-part series of writings and videos must deal with the inconsistency present in how humanity believes it has been allowed to survive. From the moment when the first father asked who first absorbed an enemy that could darken the light which gives breath to the flesh, how man has shaded the most powerful truth of character to lessen the woman. Was this the moment a new and inadequate construct of falsities was born and written in a book with torn out pages? From alternative facts to applauding liars, to the wicked working inside the government, all the while having utter disdain for it. To so-called churches drawing evil to their sanctuaries while ignoring the truth that all of their evil was and is planned at their altars. These things are not anomalies. They are direct expectations of an established semblance to spiritual doctrine given from a divine God. Who is to blame for the world? All the glorious displays of continuous cruelty, all the gluttonous money hoarders, all the celebrated despisers of the poor, all the crooks and thieves with their merry band of evil enablers wobbling fat and stuffed along on this world like a bloated carcass rotting in the midday sun. Here you'll find what is happening and what choices we have to do something else. As the saying goes, if you like it, for sure the devil has openings in his own award show. The fifth ordeal. Soul asylums, heaven and hell. Can wearing a uniform that represents an organization steeped in honorable traditions bestow upon you the same honor? I mean, is honor transferable? Is honor an add-on given upon joining the military force? What then does a person need to become or seek in order to become a member of one of those two asylums? Is getting to heaven or hell a belief that is logical? Are there even such places as heaven or hell? There it is, people, the ultimate dichotomy. Let me present this ordeal as an obstacle course, a rigorous test that reveals whether those virtues you display openly are actually embedded internally in your being. Many of us believe it is a matter of events that will be scored like a scale, like a tally, in such a way that reaches or crosses an unknown threshold. We want to believe all the good we do will count, will sway the first father that our life was not just a selfish one. Alas, we are all flawed. That's probably why the actual belief in Jesus is a guarantee, but it is also a question that cannot be answered from self-actualization. Thus, the test or the journey, some of us may call it, only ends upon our death. Only then are the questions tallied and the final score recorded. Go figure. Let me change this here to make sure we all know that this is Ordeal 5, that we're not Ordeal 4. Excuse the oversight. See, nobody's perfect. Now, the souls, I've always had, when I first heard about it, like a fear and a foreboding of like an impossible task that I needed to perform in order to get to the one place I wanted to get heaven. I didn't want to get to the other place, hell. So, I mean, but as the years passed by, of course, as an adult, I understood and began to process things in my own way, that things that seem to be incredibly, let's say, tedious, meaning you had to compile a lot of things that you then have to either live by or not. I understand most of these things that honor, decency, morality, not participating in things you know are wrong or perceived by society is wrong, or just understood it's a given, it's unspoken is wrong. So a lot of things in life that we look at that we wish to avoid because we want to get to a better place. Reason we make these let's say sufferings about, we try not to make it so harsh a journey that we want to make sure we get to the right place without having to undergo such a burdensome, let's say, obstacle course. I read in that. But let me say too that I'll say that, but I'm gonna say again, like briefly about what I've said before, and you'll hear it in a earlier, well, you've heard it in an earlier, depending on which order you've taken in reading and listening to these 7 ordeals that I placed out. The song is 23rd song. Don't give me all this stuff about people are in fear. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna say it loud this time. I said it softly a few times in the other one of the other ordeals. But 23rd song. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You can read the rest of it yourself. 23rd Psalm. I only read from the Authorized King James Version. So if you're thinking that you're scared of everybody in this world, I mean, maybe you need to check yourself. I'm not convincing or saying anybody deserves to die, but don't give me all this stuff about we're afraid of evil. Evil is evil. Evil is attracted to other people or things that are evil. Just saying. The 5th ordeal. Thank you.